So I remember Friday came. I remember Pandy flopped me, man, like, and it came to the next day, it came to Saturday now, and I called him up. I was like, bro, don't worry about coming to show me how to cook it. Just come and give me the rock. I'll come get the rock. You know, Saturday night is the night. I really need to get it Saturday night. Saturday night's the night when they're all out. It was the perfect time. So yeah, to me, that was my last day at work. It was my last day at work. I remember I got what was to be my last haircut as well. Shout out Marvin, Marvelous Marv, done an amazing job in my hair. And time was catching on, so this was after work hours. I was chilling in the shop, getting my hair cut, waiting for the phone call. He never called. I was like, cool, and I went back home to Earls Court, which was around the corner. And I'm in there, I'm thinking, yo, this guy can't be flopping me again, man. Everything was riding on this moment that for me to go and like, to give out the samples of the crack. It's getting late now, it must have been like 10 o'clock, something like that. And I was thinking, ah, fuck, he's flopped, man, fuck this, man. And I remember I had some weed there at the time. And I went to go roll the weed, and as I'm rolling the weed, my phone started vibrating. It's Pandy. He said, yo, he's like, come Brixton now. So I hopped up, and I'm gonna say this, I remember at work, I remember I was eating a lot of dates at the time. It was funny, I was on the dates even back then. And I remember this woman at work, Claire her name was, she was like, ah, you're gonna be shitting all night, like, because she seen me, I was eating a lot of dates. But that'll come into fruition later. And yeah, I actually needed a shit. I remember I left, I was in a hurry now. I got on the train to Brixton, and yeah, I kind of needed a shit. And I remember, look, I've got nothing against Brixton. I really love Brixton. I think it's a really cool area. Like, I would live there if I was to come back to London. Like, it's a cool spot, it's a cool spot. But hey, this night, the energy was hella shady, hella shady. I hopped out of Brixton Station, I went over the road, and I met my man in the car. The car was a ringer. I don't know, he was selling crack or whatever he was doing. But the energy, the whole energy was fucking dodgy, man. So anyways, I picked up this rock. And it was so small, and I was like, bro, have you got like tissue or something so like I can wrap it up to put in my bum cheeks, because like it was so small. And he said no, so anyways, I put it in my bum cheeks, and I left. So I made my way back to Earls Court. And hey, when I left the train station, walking back to the crib, I see the junkies. All the junkies were out in abundance. They were all out in abundance. And I was like, yes, this is the time, this is the time. So I had £10 left. Look, I had £180 left to my name. I paid £170 for the rock and had £10 left. I went to the boss man. I bought some cling film, and I bought 2 Magnums. If you don't know what Magnum is a tonic wine. And it's a calm little drink. You know, people, they like to drink beer and shit. I like to sip on a Magnum. Like, one of them makes you feel nice. 3 of them, that's a different story, man. So yeah, I bought 2 Magnums. And yeah, I remember I come back into the crib. Made my way back in the crib. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, I put the shit down on the table, and I went to take a shit. I went to sit down, I took a shit, and then I got up, and I'm like, went to go sit on the table with the cling film, and I had a little pen and paper that I was gonna give out my number, and I was like, had the scales there, and I was like, where's the crack? And I was like, no, yo, I flushed the crack down the toilet. Yo, I'm putting my hand in the toilet. I'm like, oh shit, I flushed the crack down the toilet. I couldn't believe it, man. Oh my days. My head at the time, remember, I was already at this crazy low point at the time through the work. Right, everything was getting to me at the point, and this was my last bit of money. Already stretched. It was like 11 o'clock, it was late. It was now or never to do the crack thing. My whole week I booked off work was based around this moment. And now I flushed the crack down the fucking toilet. Oh, my head was beating me up at the time. I remember I messaged my man, I was like, yo bro, I fucked up. I need to come get a thing tomorrow, tick me another thing. My head was fucked. I didn't know what to do. I rolled the spliff so fast. I never rolled a spliff so fast. And I remember I sat on this armchair. I had an armchair there. I was sitting on the armchair, and I was puffing the weed back quick, and I was sipping the Magnum, and you know, just trying to escape my mindset. You know, when people drink and take drugs, most things they do is trying to escape the mindset, the horrible mindset they have at the time. And I'm drinking the drink, and I remember I had the audio book playing. I had Stuart Wild's audio book playing while I was trying to escape the mind. And hey, all of a sudden, boom, all of a sudden, no word of a lie, I came out from myself, and I saw myself outside. I saw myself outside of myself, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.